Okay. Favorite scary story. Oh wow. Um. Okay, so I don't know if this isn't a traditional scary story that like you may have heard when growing up, but like before I go to bed, I do something really weird. I read no sleep stories on Reddit, and one of my favorite all-time scary stories is the one about the forestry search and rescue team guy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just type in what I said, but like correctly, and do like a little plus sign and then Reddit in Google, and you'll find it. Like those stories creeped me out. Oh my gosh, like, ugh, just thinking about it, like I can't go camping, and I really wanted to go camping, but now I'm too scared because I might find some random stairs in the middle of the forest, and I just can't get into it right now. What's one unusual thing that you're afraid of? I guess I'm afraid of pretty much normal things, but right now I don't know of anything unusual. But when I was younger, this is so stupid. When I was younger, I used to play that game, and I'm sure all little girls at sleepovers did. Light as a feather, stiff as a board, or something. I played that game a lot with my friends, and I was always really scared that like it was actually gonna happen. So I would like pull my hands out like just so she couldn't really float. It was so stupid. And now like what if it was possible and I messed the game up, and now I'll never know. Nope. What's your first memory of Halloween? I was a witch, and one of my little sisters was McDonald's fries, and I remember that night perfectly. I remember being with my yaya and my popo, which are my grandparents, and my mom came along, and it was, I think my Uncle Samantha and my Aunt Frances were there as well. And it was just really fun. We had such a blast, and we came home pretty late, and we ate our candy, and we didn't even get a stomach ache. So I think that would have to be my first memory of Halloween, like the first memory I really have, like a clear memory of when I was a child going and doing trick-or-treating on Halloween. Best Halloween costume you've had. Oh my goodness. I think one Halloween I took my old cheerleader uniform, and I like put blood all over it because like it was an old cheerleader uniform, and that was pretty fun, just like messing up the uniform. So maybe the dead cheerleader. I know it's been done a million times, but I think it was my most creative and fun one, so I'm gonna go with dead cheerleader. Worst Halloween costume you've had? Last year's. Yeah, I didn't think of a really good costume. Usually I do like zombie, but I had like two costumes because I did do zombie. But earlier in that night, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, so I just put a lot of black eyeshadow and like drew like these things on my face. And I'll show you a picture right here. It wasn't like horrible, but it wasn't like the best costume idea I've ever had. Which is scarier, werewolves or vampires? I don't know. I'm gonna go with werewolves because I don't like the idea of being torn apart by a werewolf. Like usually in stories and movies, when you're getting drained by a vampire, like you don't know because you're like in a daze. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with werewolves because I really don't want to be torn to shreds. Like that's not cool. Ghosts or zombies? I'm actually gonna go with ghosts. I know it's like zombie girl going with ghosts. The reason is because like ghosts are invisible, like for the most part I think, and like you don't know they're coming, and they can like do weird things and like haunt your mattress and like throw you off of it in the middle of your sleep, and that'll mess you up real bad, man. Have you ever been pranked in the middle of a sleep? It's terrible. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with ghosts because I am obsessed with like ghost horror movies because they really freak me out like really bad. Creepy dolls or creepy clowns? I'm not scared of clowns, so I'm gonna go with dolls. A little tiny doll running around trying to murder you freaks me out. Chucky, hello. Yeah, definitely gonna go with dolls on this one because that's just creepy. Like, those things are so tiny usually, they shouldn't be running around trying to murder you. And the final, which is Scarier, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, or Leatherface. My answer is always this. I've been asked this question so many times by friends and family when we're just playing these games. My answer is always Freddy Krueger. The reason being, Freddy Krueger can kill you in your sleep. You have to sleep. Like, yeah, the other ones can kill, like, find you and, like, kill you. But Freddy Krueger's my winner. I mean, I can't even go to sleep and he's going to get me. Like, you have to sleep. It's not possible to stay alive and not sleep. We'll stay alive for, like, a really long time. Like, you have to sleep. And Freddy's gonna find you. Because that's what Freddy does. He gets you. He always gets you. Okay, guys, so those have been my Halloween question tag. If you want to do this, please go ahead and take these questions and you do a video of your own, and make sure that you put it below, or that you tell me you did one, because I'd love to go see it. And we're only a couple of days away from Halloween, so why don't you go ahead and drop in those comments what you're gonna do for Halloween. Are you gonna go somewhere? Are you gonna party? Are you gonna chill at home and give out candy? Are you gonna dress up? Let me know what you're gonna be. I love to know what your Halloween plans are. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're not already a Brain Muncher, hit that subscribe button and leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. I'll see you later, Brain Munchers.